Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
For part one, we're going to discuss the topic on drinks. What do you like to drink with your dinner and why?
Uh, Actually, in dinner, I usually drink juice to provide vitamin and provide energy after I have class in school.
Do you drink a lot of water every day and why?
Uh, yes, uh, but I also drink many kinds of water like uh, juice, milk to have good health. Uh,
Anyway, do you prefer drinking tea or coffee and why?
uh, I prefer to drink coffee uh, because I in a um, uh, important grade before I have a high school. So I go to class a lot of class and feel very tired. And I drink coffee to provide energy to have good health before go to class.
If people visit you in your home, what do you usually offer them to drink? Why or why not?
Uh, I usually provide tea or water because like a common drink in Vietnam and it's really easy to make it. So I usually like um, uh, tea for my customer.
So that's the end of part one, and now we're going to move on to part two. For part two, you're given here a paper and a pen and the cue card. You have 1 minute to be ready for your answers. You can start now. Your 1 minute preparation is over. Now you are given 2 minutes to describe a monument, example, a statue, a sculpture that you like. And you should say what this monument is, where this monument is, and what it looks like, and explain why you like this monument.
Uh, in my city, have like a big park, and in the center have a statue. It have built for about 1 or 2 years ago, and uh, they call it Fidel Castro Park. Uh, they built it because they want to um, curtain the memory and the story about the war in Vietnam and in a country place. Um, this monument is local in Central City. Around here have a lot of shop like clothes, coffee, um, some house. Um, um, the The statue here is very big. I think it's enormous. In Doha, people usually go here to uh, entertainment in the evening with family or friends. I like this monument because I can uh, like um, find a lot of history, uh, knowledge about the war in the past. Uh, and next to the monument have a like museum certain like object about the war, and I usually go with my friends or family to explain to I um, 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 to find new knowledge, and I will and after going we will have like talk about my another friends about some history in the past.
Thank you for your answers. And now let's move on to part three. For part three, our discussion topics are about public monuments and architecture. Mary, what kinds of monuments do tourists in your country enjoy visiting?
Mm, uh, I think is the Long Bridge. Uh, like is a bridge called the Vietnam's country about two region, uh, and the family uh, like not live together. So I think people should come. Usually come here uh, to like uh, experience to the story.
Why do you think there are often statues of famous people in public places?
Mm, uh, I think it's important because this necessary place in Vietnamese people, and every uh, people in Vietnamese uh, uh, know about the bridge. And I see in social media have famous people come here and interact about the bridge. So I think this important and famous.
Do you agree that old monuments and buildings should always be preserved?
Um, I think it yes, because when they make the monuments, they they have a lot of uh, mm, creative and ideas to a famous and good monument um, to interest for everyone.
Now, for the topic on architecture, why is architecture such a popular university subject?
Um, because they want to development it and want to interest their skill, uh, the like their famous, uh, and people can know about them.
In what ways has the design of homes changed in recent years?
I think it's changed a lot of uh, people are like in Vietnam, they developing a lot of uh, example in country from like a place don't have anything, but people nowadays can build a lot of tall tower, and they have a lot of uh, culture and history in country. Uh, and in morning uh, and about some famous play about history is also changed. They review it to modern and people can like and they will have more information about it.
To what extent does the design of buildings affect people's moods?
Yes,
To what extent does the design of buildings affect people's moods?
mm, they they best for people. Uh, mm, like if you will wear far or uh, like you will everywhere in that country in this country, you should remember uh, the history about the hometown.
So that's the end of our speaking test. Thank you so much for your answers. Have a nice day.